On a drone?
Using a drone.
Okay. Please let's hear it for the Belle Chasse High School faculty and staff. Please rise and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Good evening. My name is Jimmy Carlone, and I am the proud principal at Belle Chasse High School and the class of 2021. On behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and graduates, I would like to welcome you to the 91st commencement exercise. I would like to thank all of my teachers, and especially my administrators seated up front, Mrs. Heather Lawson, Mr. Seth Shepard, Ms. Millicent Roussel, and Ms. Marilyn Ganasius. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our distinguished guest. School Board Member District 1, Ms. Darylyn Demal Turner. Mr. Nico Tesvich, District 3, School Board. Mr. Wayne Myers, District 5. Ms. Frain Bahi Martinez, District 6. Mr. Bobby Ingraham, District 7. Mr. Paul W. Lemaire, Jr., District 8. Ms. Jennifer Sanger, District 9. I'd like to welcome our superintendent, Mr. Dennis Roussel. Mr. Ronald Bateman, Director of Student Services. Mr. Kenny Pekovich, Director of Secondary Education. Ms. Shelley Ritz, Director of Elementary Education. Ms. Monica Wirtz, Director of Personnel. Ms. Mary Ellen Hamner, Director of Special Education. I'd also like to welcome our parish president, Mr. Kirk Lapine, Council Member District 3, Mr. Corey Arborough, Council Member District 5, Mr. Benny Roussel, from the Plaquemines Parish Sheriff's Office, Deputy Chief Lon Boudreau, Plaquemines Parish Assessor, Ms. Belinda Hazel, Plaquemines Parish Clerk of Court, Ms. Kim Turledge Vaughn, State Representative, Mr. Matt Cormier. And would all central office personnel or any dignitaries that may have come in late please stand. And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage our 2021 salutatorian, Ms. Caitlin Nguyen Liu.
Good evening, and welcome administrators, faculty, friends, family, and of course, my fellow graduating class of 2021. From time to time, we should stop and reflect on all of those who have impacted our lives one way or another. In our high school careers, from teachers and staff to friends and family, countless sacrifices have been made to ensure the mutual success of our class. On the behalf of the BCHS graduates of 2021, we thank you. Thank you, administrators, for making school activities and events possible, especially during current times. Thank you, teachers, for all the effort and patience put into our lessons each and every day. Thank you to all the parents out there for the boundless support you've put into us. The efforts made by all those who surround us today are what allow our class to excel. As an avid reader and now alumni at BCHS, I'd consider myself a story expert. In the grand scheme of things, we all have our own story. Everyone here is an unfinished book of life with pages we write on each day. As our lives continue, we come to realize how the chapters of our lives and the characters that surround us influence each and every page in that book. We meet mentors who inspire, rivals who challenge, and friends who support, all of which bring out the best in our class. Become the main character of your own story. Look through your past chapters and take the steps needed to pursue future goals and aspirations. Be the one with the pen. Write your own story. The last 18 years of our lives have formed a book that one day we will all look back on and say, wow, that was pretty enjoyable. We've had our introductions as freshmen, thrilling plots all throughout sophomore and junior year, and now a climax at this very senior graduation. When our high school story began as freshmen, we flipped the page onto a new chapter of our lives. Fresh out of middle school with our brand new backpacks and newly washed uniforms, I'm sure we all had the presumptions of what high school would be like. I know I did. We grow up with the expectations of high school, both the good and the bad, and we've come to anticipate all your typical high school cliches. However, I can safely say that high school life was nothing at all like what the books foretold. They never showed the reality of the countless hours spent on an AP art portfolio or the textbook annotations for English. They never showed the reality of Mr. Laverty's booming voice at pep rallies and the battle for the spirit stick. They never showed the reality of how fun a prom at a barn could actually be. They never showed the reality of Friday night football games at Cardinal Stadium, where we currently look back at the past 4 years of our lives. All these fond memories, unique to each and every one of us, could never truly be expressed in a simple paperback novel. I would have never believed that this was how our chapter of high school would have ended. But here we are, standing on the edge of our next great adventure. One day, we'll look back to the experiences we've had here, even if that day is next week or 10 years in the future. we could all look back one day with fond memories. Before we close yet another chapter of our lives, I'll leave you with a quote from Kerry Washington. "Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential." Thank you.
At this time, I would like to present Ms. Darylyn DeMaul Turner, the president of the Plaquemines Parish School Board.
Good evening. I would first like to give honor and praise to God for allowing us the opportunity to be here on this beautiful evening. I would like to acknowledge my superintendent, Mr. Roussel, my fellow board members, central office, and all invited guests. To the principal, Ms. Carlon, and her administration, along with teachers, staff, and support workers of Belle Chase High School, thank you for all your hard work. I would also like to express my condolences to the family of Ms. Haley. May you find strength during this time. Thank you, Belle Chase High School, for allowing me a brief moment to speak to the class of 2021. Congratulations, family and friends. They made it. I know it's so much that can be said about these young men and young women, but because of time, it's impossible to do so. So to keep it short and sweet, I would like to say to the class of 2021, I am so proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I would like to wish you continued success in whatever path you may choose. Just keep the faith and put God first in everything that you do. Always allow family and friends to lend a helping hand and remain focused as you journey through life. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Go Cardinals.
And now, to present the farewell address, our 2021 valedictorian, Madeline Rain Barr.
Well, class of 2021, here we are. It's been an incredibly long and yet unbelievably short year. That's the funny thing about time. Sometimes days or even minutes can feel like years. Like when you're at practice or at the gym and you're holding that plank and 15 more seconds sounds like 15 more lifetimes. Or when you're sitting in math class and staring at the clock, watching the second hand tick in slow motion. Then other times, it appears to be moving so much faster than we want it to. Like that feeling after you watch your favorite movie with your friends, and it seems like it's been 5 minutes when it's actually been 2 hours. Or when you're enjoying art class, and next thing you know, the bell is ringing. Or when you're sitting at your high school graduation, and yet you can still remember your very first day. I know I can. I remember how hot it was, but I refused to take off my gray cheer jacket because I was so excited to wear it. I remember taking silly pictures with all of my friends and being so nervous about the years to come. That year, we were so much different than we are now. We've experienced the loss of friends, family, and peers, and we've lived through a pandemic that has wiped out thousands. But because of these things, we have learned to adapt. We have become more malleable, grateful, and forgiving, and we have a greater appreciation for the time that we have with one another. We are a tremendously smart and talented class, and I truly believe that we are destined for great things. It's cliche, I know, but I think our parents actually knew what they were talking about when they said that our generation was going to make the world a better place. We can't do it alone, though, and we have a lot of people to thank for helping us get to be who we are and who we will become. So if y'all don't mind, I'd like to take a moment to thank some of the people in my life who have made it possible for me to be up here speaking to you guys right now. Thank you first to all our teachers and administration who have done everything in their power to make this year and every year preceding as enjoyable and successful as possible. Thank you to all of the many coaches and teammates that I've had throughout the years from both cheer and soccer for teaching me hard work, dedication, and compassion. Thank you to my friends for never failing to make me smile, even on the days when it was really hard to. Thank you to my family for loving me and pushing me to do my best. Thank you to every one of you for listening and for persevering through this extremely difficult year. I'm so proud of us for making it this far. I'd like to close with one of my favorite quotes, ironically, from the very first book I ever had to read in high school, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. After facing an exceptionally difficult year, the main character, Charlie, says something that I think will resonate with all of us. He says, "I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad, but right now, these are not stories. This is happening. I can see it." That moment, this one moment when you're not a sad story, you're alive, and you stand up and see the lights on the buildings and everything that makes you wonder, and you're listening to that song, and you're on that drive with the people you love most in this world. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite. My hope for each of us is that we never take our time for granted. I hope that we pause in the seconds and soak them up so that when we are older, we can relive these days as if we were still in them. I hope that our lives, no matter how long or how short they turn out to be, are infinite because of the memories that will never die. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and good luck. Farewell for now, class of 2021, and goodbye, BCHS. Thank you.
Well, we're almost there, class of 2021, and we have certainly had our share of challenges this past year. But as you look back at your overall high school experience, please don't dwell on the negatives or the if-onlys. My wish for each and every one of you is to live your life always focusing on the positive and seeing the glass half full. Your attitude is everything, and let's face it, no one wants to befriend, love, or employ a negative person. When you look back on your years at BCHS, I hope you remember how much your teachers cared about you, had your back, and always went the extra mile for you. I hope you remember all of the fun times you had as a class at pep rallies, Fresh Fest, athletic events, Olympics, dances, and all of those high school memories that we worked so hard to put on for you. I hope you focus on your lifelong friends sitting beside you. And most importantly, cherish the fact that your parents or guardians were there for you every step of the way, even when you tried to push them away to prove your independence. Please don't forget to give them a big hug sometime tonight and thank them for all they have done for you. As you walk off this field for the very last time, go big. Do amazing things. Be kind to others. Follow your dreams. And once you establish that dream, see it through to the finish line. And after you make it really big, don't ever forget where you came from. With education comes opportunity. With perseverance comes success. Never stop learning. You have proven your resilience and you're capable of greatness. Class of 2021, be kind, be amazing, and fly high. And at this time, I would like to present the Superintendent of Plaquemines Parish Schools, Mr. Dennis Russo.
What a beautiful night to have a graduation on our beautiful field. You're the first graduating class 2021 to graduate on this field. Students, I know you've been through a lot, but you've persevered and you've made it to the end. Graduation, a memorable time, an unusual time, or should I say the best of times, or is it at the worst of times at times? The pandemic, COVID-19, has turned our regular routines upside down. Events and gatherings have been altered, and yes, school has taken on a new look. There have been many adjustments that we had to make along the way. Our lives have shifted in ways we never imagined or ever dreamed of. We have been given more time than ever to reflect on so many other things. We've gotten used to a different way of life, but are reminded that we cannot simply stop or give up. As a graduating class of 2021, we stand here today to show the world we can move forward on a path of success. Your career choice may have changed due to the new normal you have experienced. Just remember that whatever path you take, the world is ready to accept you as its own. We are proud that you have stayed the course, completed the test, and earned the diploma. All of you did it in a world that has been ever changed. I wish you success in finding your path and fulfilling your dreams. The whole world is watching you. May God bless you, and may you have a good, healthy, long life. Thank you.
Mr. Russo, I certify that the following graduates have completed all requirements set forth by the state of Louisiana. We will start the presentation of diplomas with our valedictorian. You just stay there. They're going to bring it up to you. Okay. Madeline Rain Barr. Caitlin Wynn Liu. Hernan Gabriel Adams Inser. Heather Elizabeth Alfordish. Hayden Michael Arbro. Ahmad Jamal Arsenault. Ashley Ann Arnona. Anthony Adam Bartholomew II. Carolyn Elizabeth Bateman. Vance Matthew Bayless. Jonathan Adam Beck. Galen Renee Belle. Lindsay Marie Bellew. Janae Junquel Black. Danielle Lee Blair. Madison Renee Bach. Hunter James Boucher. Matthew Joseph Bougere IV. Brooke Rose Burgoyne. Donovan Xavier Bowers. Maya Louise Bowie. Macy Elizabeth Brown. Riley William Allen Brown. Kennedy Victoria Brownlee. Annika Paige Buckley. Jasmine Ung Burris. Jenna Ray Burt. Hannah Chirinos. Hannah Michelle Coker. Richard Jeffrey Scott Cochran. Dante Antonio Karate Jr. Karis Shane Crapel. Emma Marie Crosby. Gavin Michael Crossan. Kylie Ann Dahlier. Kenneth Darr. Trey Patrick Davis. Haley Nicole Dykeman. Drew Michelle Delahousie. Hayden Paul Dindy. Owen Reed Dykett. Tyler Drew Domain. Vincent Keith Drake Jr. Lauren Meredith Dufour. Caden Michael Dugas. Bowen Teddy Duong. Paige Alexandria Duchot. Gabrielle Olivia Eagles. Joseph Michael Edwards. Cameron Anthony Oncalad. Melody Rose Epling. Stephen Dwayne Uper. Mackenzie Rose Ferris. Gavin Reese Fouché. Crystal Faith Furman. Grant Andrew Fletcher. Olvin Eduardo Flores Acosta. Ashley Michelle Flores. Lillian Fontaine. Elena Abigail Franovich. Donovan Joseph Freeman. Kaylee Bree Fricky. Tyler Yancey Fury. Jada Gabrielle Garcia. Gavin Michael Gautreaux. Keaton David Gertis. Gage LeRae Godfrey. Evan Wolfgang Gonzalez. Angelina Nicole Gooden. Emily Suzette Goff. Trevon Allen Graves. Keegan Matthew Griffin. Leslie Yuao Guo. Chloe Madeline Hamburger. Ashley Elaine Hammonds. Channing Marie Harrell. Raheem Joseph Harvey. Rebecca Lynn Havard. Zania Sharice Hayes. Riley Ann Hemming. Heaven Lynn Hernandez. Gracie Lane Hess. Jamari Allen Hooker. Dylan Robert Hopstetter. Brendan Lee Hunter. Bryn Michael Hutchinson. Cordelia Sakura Ingo. Justin Jason Johnfro. Jacob Paul Johnson. Savannah Nicole Johnson. Shane Ariel Jones. Trace Edward Jones. Janice Kalia Jordan. Peyton Jane Kiley. Okay. Caitlin Louise King. Justin Dexter Huckabee. Justin. Good job, Justin. Jacob Marcus Kokovich. Victoria Bella Kurtich. Gavin Paul Landry. Kirk Joseph Landry, Jr. Kaylee Marie Lawton. Madeline Ann Lee. Cambry Steele Lieber. Helen Lindsay LeBlanc. Haley Lynn Leonard. David Brent Lester III. Jayla Nicole Loggins. Logan Michael Long. Kiari Caprice Lopez. Twilly Cito Lovett, Jr. Alan Alexis Lucatero. Thomas Jensen Lee. Sherelle Sherman Manuel. Zachary Richard Marshall. Dylan Martin. Stephen Robert Mason. Abigail Lorelei May. Lana Marie Mayfield. Taj Malik McAllen. Nicholas Roy McClendon. Blade McCurdy. Brianna Nicole McLemore. Jonte Dontrell McMillan. Shannon Naomi McPhee. Dante Wyatt Metters. Kevin Elliott Miller. Tyler Michael Miller. Brennan Douglas Mullen. Caden Miller Morgan. Colin Richard Morgan. Brianna Morris. Madison Elizabeth Munford. Connor Edward Murray. Alan Min Wynn. Andrea Tuyan Nguyen. Destin Nguyen. Hung Lee Nguyen. Mallory Sue Noble. Oscar Ochoa Argueta. Xavier Jude Ortega. Denzel Ortiz. Brenna Ann Page. Grethel Fernanda Peguada. Terica Lachey Page. Vilma Nicole Palacios Fuentes. Raylyn Alicia Nicole Patterson. Ryan Tatsuma Perez. Demi Jade Pereira. Brady Scott Petrovich. Janae Adriana Felipe. Isabella Nicole Phillips. Madison Shea Piglia. Aiden Paul Poole. Isis Marie Ragus. Aaliyah Michaela Reddick. Brooklyn Monet Reddick. Salvador Severio Relly II. Frederick Dean Richardson III. Peyton Andres Rio. Elena Janie Robichaux. Kent Joseph Roca. Adriana Ray Rodriguez. Ashton Reese Rojas. Sarah Elizabeth Ronkiel. Anon Rosenzweig. Reagan Michelle Rule. Heaven Lee Sandoff. Emily Lynn Savoy. Leo Joseph Savoy. Seth Gabriel Shea. Colin Shed. Marshall William Short. Danye Ray Smiley. Hunter Chase Smith. Devin Brian Saldani. Zaid Thomas Solis. Shelton Andrew Spencer. Gianna LeRae Square. Tate Alexander St. Anne. Jerron Stewart. Reagan Nicole Stone. Alicia Michelle Strahan. Trinity Lynn Strauss. Tracy Yvette Strickland. Colby John Stubbs. Braden Michaeline Sullivan. Hayden J. Silv. Lawrence Silv IV. Nolan Silv. Evan Raymond Toronto. Jordan Brett Taylor. Mike Kong Thong. Allison Nicole Trahan. Justin Noel Trahan. Stephen LeVar Trahan. Emma Jean Tullock. Sanaya Eunicia Van Dyke. Ethan Scott Vogel. Benita Boysen. Isaiah Matthew Wallace. Mallory Ann Warino. Joshua Michael Wishers. Tyreek Kendall Williams. Trevon Keith Yarls. Allie Marie Zeisloft. Katie Jane Zimmerman. Carson John Canair. Ryder Braden Kennedy. And Macy Alexandra Brennis. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the Belle Chasse High School graduating class of 2021.